Hello guys and welcome back to Let's Play Banjo-Tooie. We are going to start this off right now by opening up Davy Jones's locker and going on inside so that we can take on Jolly Roger's Lagoon's boss. This is probably one of the more interesting bosses in this game. You can actually see a Jiggy in his headlamp there, but this is Lord Wu Fok Fok, the self-important anglerfish, and he is blind, and he is going to ask who intrudes on him while he sleeps, and Banjo's going to try to talk his way out of it, and he's going to accuse us of stealing his Jiggy and draining his homeland until he dies. Which he's technically kind of right. I mean, we were going to try to get a Jiggy. I mean, that is why we came down this locker looking for Jiggies. Anyway, he will shoot us with like toxic bubbles sort of things. But in order to defeat him, he will have these boils that go alongside of his body. And at any one time, one of them will be flashing. And whatever one is flashing, you have to shoot with a grenade egg, and it will burst. There is 6 of them to hit, and after you hit all 6, you will then have to shoot his eyes, but I will talk more about that when we get there, because his glowing boil is on the opposite side of where we are. Yeah, unfortunately there's not a whole lot of room down in here, so it is pretty easy to get like into him and get like lost and such. And I keep missing this boil. That's unfortunate. Yeah, he's not really that hard. He's kind of tedious though. As you can see, it's very hard to like get a good aim on the boil and stuff. Only grenade eggs will work. And oh no, don't move. Yeah, you can't really stop because he will sense you and turn. And then you won't be able to see his side anymore, which is right now being a real pain. And I can't believe we still haven't hit it. There we go. Finally, I got that boil hit with only 9 grenade eggs left, so I gotta go get some. And I believe the eggs in here will only stay grenade eggs. There's 2 nests in the corners, and I believe they are always going to be grenade eggs. And there's his next boil up by his top fin. And we did hit it, even though we got hit. So there are 4 boils left, 3 boils left, and at this point, if I was him, I'd be pretty mad. These people keep shooting grenades into my side and blowing up my boils. Anyway, I don't understand how boils are his weak point or whatnot, because he likes his boils apparently, but you'd think boils would be a bad thing. They're unhealthy and... Actually, I don't know if they're unhealthy. I don't know really anything about boils in real life, so I guess I won't talk. And we still keep missing his boil. I have no idea what the coding to hit that is, the area that we can hit it and it'll still count, but I need to go get more eggs now, because I'm completely out of grenade eggs. So it is a good thing that I did not try and stick this at the end of the last video, because we probably would have run out of time. Which is good because, or well, that'd be bad because the way my setup is set up, I actually stop recording at 15 minutes at the YouTube time limit. So if we were to go over, I'd lose that footage. Anyway, back to his boils. That time we definitely should have got it, and that time we did definitely get it. So there are just 2 left. Unfortunately, that's only the first half of the battle. And he keeps moving up. Okay, that definitely should have counted. That one does count. And interestingly enough, if we hit all the rest of the shots in this battle perfectly right, I won't have to refill up on grenade eggs, but you've seen how that's worked so far. The last boil must be on his other side. I'm not sure where on his other side. Oh, on his back end. And of course I did miss. So we're going to actually be, well, not, okay, we could still theoretically do it. He is going to open his eyes and see what he is doing. So apparently he isn't blind by force, he's blind by choice. And what we have to do now is we have to hit him in the eyes 6 times. And so that's 1 time. And he begs you not to hit him in the eyes. And if we just kind of sit here and shoot at him, he will shoot at us. But we should be able to get a couple hits off every time we do that. Whoa, I did not expect him to be that close. I am getting out of here before I die. Yeah, so we have 3 hits left on his eyes, and then we will have killed him. At this point, I believe he also starts shooting the lightning or whatever it is out of the bulb on his antenna more quickly, and it'll move faster too. And I think it might possibly also be more accurate. I'm not sure though. And another hit in the eyes, and another hit in the eyes. No, not another hit in the eyes. 7 grenade eggs left, 3 things of health left. I really doubt I'm gonna die, but can't be too cautious. And he has 1 hit left on his eye. We have 4 grenade eggs to do it with, and then we will complete Jolly Roger's Lagoon if I can do it. And I missed that time, so we're going to turn around and try again. And that should be it, but it is not. And that is it. We have now defeated Lord Wu Fok Fok at about 6.5 minutes in. I actually apologize if you can hear that phone ringing in the background. Anyway, he has been a tyrant in the ocean for 150 years, and we have finally defeated him. He has gone belly up. And so we will get his Jiggy, and we will move on, because we are now done with everything we can do in Jolly Roger's Lagoon. Again, I apologize if you could hear that phone. You probably could have, it was fairly loud. So yeah, we are done with Jolly Roger's Lagoon, and up next we have, actually, before we start the next level, and I don't know if we'll get to it in time or not, we actually have a Klungo battle. The second of 3 Klungo battles, and another area of the Isle of Hags that we have to unlock. And it'll actually kind of be the last area we have to unlock, although, I mean, technically speaking, you could qualify another area, because it does get its own silo. But anyway, we have to go back up to the town center, and we have to get that Jiggy that we never got from Jolly for saving his mate or partner. So if we go on inside Jolly's, there's actually, I am going to show you what Blackbeard back there does. Anyway, if we come in here, it'll start a cutscene where we are going to talk to his partner, and then if we go talk to Jolly himself, he's going to be absolutely elated and thank us for it, and he is going to give us a tanker of his finest ginger beer. Or not. So then he will give us a Jiggy instead. And so that is the last Jiggy we can get for now, because there are actually 3 whole Jiggies in Jolly Roger's Lagoon that you cannot get the first time you visit it, which is quite unfortunate. But since we're kind of at a weird time angle or time slot, we're going to go talk to Blackbird. And if you keep talking to him multiple times, he is eventually going to give you money. He will give you 2 doubloons if you keep talking to him. And just to prove to you that I'm not lying, I'm going to do it. I think it takes 3 or 4 times talking to him. And he's mad drunk. Anyway, yes, he will give us 2 doubloons to get him a glass of water. Those 2 doubloons you can't really do anything with. I mean, you can get those 2 instead of another 2 in the level. But honestly, all the other 28 doubloons are easier to get than those 2, because they're just kind of out there in the open. So yes, those doubloons will rot away in my pocket. Anyway, we are done with Jolly Roger's Lagoon, at least for now. So we're going to move on. And with about 5 minutes left, we're probably going to go open up the next level, and that's about as far as we're going to get. So we are back at the cliff top, and we need to go back to the wooded hollow. I'm trying to think if there's any in between or backtracking that we can do at this point. Not that we'd probably be able to get it into this video. And there's not really anything I can think of. There's moves we learn in the next level that we can use to go back to Glitter Gulch Mine and possibly Jolly Roger's Lagoon, although I'm not sure. Yeah, we need 20 Jiggies to get in there, and we have 39. So we are more than enough done, and actually we have enough for the next challenge too. And I think the challenge after that, because I think the 7th challenge is 36 Jiggies and we have 39. Anyway, I'm not going to do them in advance. There are a lot of pieces missing in this puzzle, but we have 100 seconds to complete it, and it's not really that hard. Like I said, with these middle pieces, either wait till the end or guess and check, and that quite clearly does not go there. Yeah, other than that, I mean, it's a standard puzzle, and if you're actually looking in this, there's a Jinjo in that picture. Interestingly enough, when we get to this level and we get to the area that this picture shows, that Jinjo is a Minjo and not a Jinjo. So we are still looking for the, I did not mean to do that, we are still looking for the 5th green Jinjo, and there have been multiple Minjos that have tried to take its identity, that being one of them, but it will not prevail because I won't let it, because I only get real Jinjos. And Master Jiggy Wiggy is now going to show us the way. And so this is the 5th level, and it's actually probably my favorite level in both Banjo-Kazooie games combined. No particular reason why. It's not even like it's that fun of a level. It's just, it's an interesting level. It's a good all-around level. There's hard parts, there's easy parts. I like it. So this is the wasteland. We have not opened this area yet. We will soon. You can see a jam jar's hatched there. There is one more egg upgrade to learn, and they're going to blast away this Styracosaurus's teeth so that we can enter. That is the entrance to the next level. And if you remember, we've already met a Styracosaurus somewhere, so maybe it's a connection in. Other than that, I don't really think there is much of anything that we can do with the remaining time. There is actually something we could do, because we do have the ice key and we do have the Talon torpedo, but we don't have enough time left in this video to get it. So I think for the rest of this video, we are going to go back to Pine Grove, and we are going to open the way to the wasteland, but we are not going to go through it, because between Pine Grove and the wasteland there is a Klungo battle, and we definitely don't have time for that. So we are going to get some notes down here, and interestingly enough, you can actually see where the digger hit the bottom of this pool and made a dent. If you actually follow the digger tracks exactly, they will take you all around the levels in order, interestingly enough. And this one leads to a giant rock with Kazooie's face on it, and we can break it open like that. And that will be the end of this video. And actually, there's one more thing we can do. I don't think we're going to have time for it though, so I will just leave it for the next video. And that's probably where we'll start off. But I thank you guys for watching.